Hi Bluebells! Welcome back to Sunday Brunch. It has been a few weeks since my last upload, and I wanted to make kind of a check-in video and kind of a regroup within my Sunday Brunch channel. And I want to talk to you guys about all the different things that I have planned. I've been working very hard behind the scenes on various projects. I've been working very hard on my website, which I will be discussing within this video. I have a few craft fairs coming up, and I've also been filming a lot of different videos as well for Sunday Brunch. I got a new phone to film with as well, so I hope the quality of this video in terms of sound and the picture are clearer, as well as just kind of checking in, and I want to talk about the schedule for Sunday Brunch as well. So first things first, hi. I'm actually filming this video on September the 5th. It's Thursday, so happy feast day of St. Teresa. I want to talk a little bit about her, and I call her St. Teresa. Obviously, most people know her as Mother Teresa. She is absolutely amazing, and she is just completely, she blows me away, and she is such an inspiration. So she was officially brought within sainthood on September the 4th of 2016. And Mother Teresa was a Roman Catholic nun, and she dedicated her life to caring for those that were sick and poor in India, specifically. And this is the day that we celebrate. So technically, some feast days are specific to the recognizing when a saint was canonized or brought into the Catholic calendar of how we celebrate that saint. But specifically, other times it can be in remembrance of that person. She had died September 5th in 1997. So within recognition to her, I wanted to talk about a little of Mother Teresa, who was absolutely amazing and completely, she was the epitome of the word selfless. And everybody can learn so much from her. I will actually link down below in this video a book I'm currently reading within regards to Mother Teresa and letters that she actually had written. And she actually wanted all of her works and everything that she had talked about and written about Jesus and her relationship with him, she wanted them all destroyed. And she didn't want anybody to know the different things that she had gone through within her vocation and her actual suffering. She had greatly suffered in life, very lonely, and different things within her faith journey, and absolutely amazing, her story. So I'll link down the below in the description the book that I've been reading. Furthermore, I know that the schedule has completely shifted within Sunday Brunch. As you guys know, we left off with really just the beginning of our journeys together, starting chapter 1, going over our term study and everything. And then I was making little videos about just different things I wanted to incorporate within this channel and talk to you guys about. I had no intention at all of having the gap between uploads be as long as it did, so I genuinely apologize for that. I have been doing so many different things, and one of them is my website. So I have a website that I had worked on for a while, and eventually I was able to publish it online. I had to purchase my own domain and everything. I knew nothing about it, and I was looking into maybe hiring somebody to help me. And then I was just like, you know what? No, I can do this myself. God is calling on me to do this as well. And, furthering every different kind of avenue and tool that I can utilize at my fingertips to give to others. So not just within the confine of Sunday Brunch and different ways I go about spreading God's word and bringing others to him and just acknowledging him in the day-to-day, especially in your everyday life. That is one of the most important highlights that you guys can really bring with you. Not just your own personal relationship with God and furthering your prayer regimen and your prayer journey, but just mentioning him and bringing him up and talking about your faith it's very potent and beautiful and inspiring to others, especially when we feel this kind of echo chamber murmur of, well, you're not supposed to talk about God and you're not supposed to mention your faith and Jesus and yada, yada, yada. Absolutely not. That is completely silliness. And I would never, ever implore anybody to minimize themselves and their love for Christ ever. Not at their home, not in public, not in a workplace. Of course, everybody is different within what they are meant with in terms of intention. Definitely your intent is very important. You don't want to specifically bring up your faith and religious standing just for the sole purpose of doing so to instigate or, antagonize somebody. Obviously, I don't think anybody would do that, but I think that is worth mentioning. And then the other thing is, most people don't know what they're going to be met with in terms of reaction. A lot of people can have this reaction with God and, various reasonings within different religions and within the Catholic faith. So I don't think anybody should minimize themselves to fit the shoe of somebody else's opinion. I have been working very hard within Letters from Heaven. My website is 𝓷𝓾𝓷𝓭𝓪blog.com, and I have been kind of curating a place where I can store and showcase my entire portfolio, my small businesses and all my different projects and upcoming things that I've been working on. There's a lot of pictures. Sunday Brunch is noted on this website as well. There's contact information, different things. I want to incorporate more outreach within teaching Bible study. Of course, it doesn't necessarily help when I'm taking breaks here and there, but again, I didn't expect the month gap. I think it's almost going on a month now since my last post when I was talking about prayer guides and different tools that you guys can utilize. So this website I feel like can be very helpful, and it's still in its beginning stages. Let me pull up my blog, so when you go to the website, there's the home page and there's a letter with a blue bow on it. And you bluebells have your beautiful name, and everybody on this website that subscribes and wants to have email notifications within every blog that I post or announcement, they are referred to as blue ribbons. I always have to have a little name for something for you guys. So I had launched this website originally June 4th, and I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes in regards to fixing glitches, and I'm not necessarily a techie person, so within the last 6 months, I've really pushed myself. And you guys know how inspired I am by Mother Angelica, who started the 𝓷𝓾𝓵𝓛 channel as a way to connect people with faith in God's word in the Catholic religion. So anyway, I really felt called to start Sunday Brunch, and then halfway through my angst in doing so, I felt like I needed more materials and another outlet. So when we go deeper and deeper into our Bible studies, and when I have term studies and everything, you guys can actually have some place to find these printables, different things, PDF files. These are still things that are a work in progress. So right now I have all of my information. I have my business information and my blogs, which are all letters specifically from heaven, of course, as the name suggests. I have different socials that are listed within the website. So I'm going to start slowly publishing the other, I don't know how I would call them, other parts within the website, I guess. Again, I'm not a techie person, so I am really challenging myself and doing everything by myself and on my own, but it's coming along and I'm very excited. So again, I'm very sorry that when we had started our initial Bible study, introduction chapter 1, I wanted to just keep going. And then I thought, there's so many materials that you guys could utilize, like help with note taking and different things. And to be able to download these things, I felt was really important. So I'm still working through all of that, but eventually I will announce, hopefully soon, within this next month. I do have some craft fairs coming up, so I'll be updating and hopefully it'll be soon. But so I've posted about 4 blogs. I post 1 a month, every letter from heaven. And eventually I will be able to go back and make individual videos specifically talking about what to take away from each letter. And I think it can be really helpful. So just as an example, these are not specifically things that I have made myself, but I think they're really, really helpful. And sometimes it can be hard to know where to look on the internet for reputable sources and different, things to look for information and ways to help and aid in your studying. So things like this is amazing, the Bible character studies, to actually, and we are going to have these, you guys. The schedule will continue on. Each Sunday will be a new video, and hopefully I will be able to have access to, the website working smoothly, where you guys can actually click on the link that I will put in the description, and then any materials that I want you guys to really focus on, like the SOAP Bible study method, verses and the key verses and principles and what to take away. These, again, are not ones that I've created, but I found on the internet. Verse mapping we will absolutely use when we get further into the Bible. But I just think things like this are so vital and important, and there's so much more, you guys. There's more printables that I have. Again, I did not create these myself. But I think it's innately, important to look at every tool accessible to us. And sometimes the internet can be scary. I never thought in a million years I would ever have a YouTube channel. And then I also never thought, it was never a thought that dawned on me at all that I would have my own website. But again, here I am. So I'm sure you guys recognize this, the pictures that I had shown you within introduction in chapter 1, within the days of creation. So to be able to not just showcase them in the videos, but actually have you guys be able to look at them, and if you want to, print them out. So I have the website that I had found that on, and I think it's so vital to be able to have you guys have all of this information. This is the term study that we had done together for the introduction. And I have the term study for chapter 1 somewhere, and I have to upload that video, you guys. There's so many videos and different things I've been working on, and it's just kind of, time has caught up with me, but everything is getting accomplished, and it will all come together. I also want to completely go over all of these sacramentals and little devotionals and books and little things that I've been collecting over time. I remember that haul video that I had made. There's more things that I have kind of collected over time, and little rosaries and just so many different amazing things I just want to share with you. And, I'm still a student myself, so becoming a vessel of information for others while you're also learning, it's such a humbling process and experience, and I can only say thank you, God. That's the only thing that I could possibly say. The credit always goes to him, and I just felt really, really bad within the gap of time, but all good things, you guys, I promise. And then I also have this giant, humongous Bible. I haven't really dabbled in other versions of the Bible. Obviously, I am Roman Catholic, and that is always the path I will follow. There will never be a time I ever skew from the Roman Catholic faith or teachings or anything of that nature. That being said, I think sometimes in terms of study specifically, I think as I will say teacher, I think as a teacher, it's great to have different tools available to this audience, because if by chance somebody's watching this and is not Catholic, even if you are, or you are non-denominational or Christian, whatever the case may be, depending on the Bible that you read, the verses can be written differently. Some things can be completely reworded. When I say written differently, I mean translated differently. But I found this I actually think this is a Bible for when people get married. But it's humongous, you guys. It's absolutely gargantuan. But it is absolutely beautiful. It is the King James Version. Of course, again, I am Roman Catholic. And for those that might even be confused as to why I'm, saying that, this is not a Catholic Bible. So even in regards to the versions of the Bible, it can be confusing as well. But the pictures, let me just pull up the very first picture. Let me flip to it. In the Old Testament, there is the formation of Eve. And this is what really drew me in with this Bible that I actually purchased at a local Christian store. Unfortunately, there's no Catholic stores near me, which is really sad, except, I guess, my own. But so the only faithful store close is a Christian store, and I still go there. It's beautiful. There's a lot of tools that you can utilize, a lot of books that I purchased, but different things like saints are obviously not going to be there. Rosaries are not going to be there. And if that surprises you, that is specific to the Catholic Church and the Catholic teachings. And it's something else just to know and to learn about, you guys. There's so much knowledge, and the more that we know, the more we don't. And this book, this beautiful Bible, has so many pictures, and they are just gorgeous. And I feel like it can be really, really helpful. Adam and Eve driven out of Eden. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. It's just amazing. And I also was really taken back by the way that the Bible is broken down. Obviously, this is a very specific type of Bible. It's huge. It's literally for people that get married. So I guess I'll save this one day, of course. But I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And the way that it is formatted and laid out, I think it's such a great tool. But it also, holds the candle as to the point I'm making, which is a lot of Bibles, things are written differently, or translated differently, I should say. And sometimes the type of denomination, which I feel like maybe most people know, maybe this is new for me, I feel like the wording can be off specific to the denomination as well. Maybe not. I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm just saying I've noticed that could be a potential reasoning. But yeah, so there's so many different things that I really want to share with you guys. So this Sunday is this video. Next Sunday, I am hoping and praying to the Lord above, if I get everything correlated and everything is right with the website, and I can finally post things that you guys can, share and print, and the PDFs and everything, and other printables. I'm hoping that I can get that so I can put up chapter 2 and the term study and everything, and we can go from there. If not, I will resurge the channel with our prayer regimens and really, really soak in with our prayer videos. I really want to pray the rosary with you guys again. I would love to do a live video. Again, I'm still new at technology. I have no idea how to do that. But you know, this channel will grow. It's still in its beginning stages, and we always have to give each other grace. That's something that I always implore everybody to do, not just for each other, but for themselves. So I appreciate everybody, your patience and just how amazing this journey has been already. Whether it be 100 people that watch this video, one person, 100 people that click on my blog and read it, or one person, it doesn't matter to me as long as I'm reaching one person. That's all that matters. One soul that can listen can have the potential to be changed and find their way either to or back to God. So that's all I would ever dare want to implore within this life that God has blessed me with. So thank you, everybody, for listening to me ramble on about all of my silly ideas. Maybe not silly, but in terms of the technological part, it is silly because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning, and God is my witness, and He is with me. So stand by. I hope that everything will go smoothly. If not, I'm going to be posting a lot of different prayer regimen videos. We're going to be doing our saint studies, and I'm just going to continue on with that. And then eventually we'll continue on with Bible study, of course. That's the main reason why I wanted to start this channel. Of course. That being said, there's still such a plethora of information about so many things that we can talk about. So yeah, I think that perfectionism can sometimes rear its ugly head, and I am definitely guilty of that, which is why I was like, not until I finish this part of the website will I post again, and here we are. And I'm like, it's still not done, and I'm not waiting another week. I'm not doing it. So I will see you all beautiful bluebells in the next video, which will be next Sunday. Eventually, once things kind of calm down behind the scenes and all the things that I'm working on, then I can go to the initial schedule that I had wanted to change when I was going to originally have this channel be every Sunday, hence the name Sunday Brunch. And then I was like, no way, there's so much information. Sundays, Tuesdays, maybe Thursdays here and there. Every time I have a chance to post a video and have somebody else learn what I can potentially share is just amazing. So until we get to that point, hopefully by October or November, I really want October to be the month of prayer and rosary. We have All Saints Day, All Souls Day, All Hallows Eve. It's amazing, and I really want to take the time out to teach you guys about that, which is amazing and controversial, which I don't know if that makes it more amazing or less for some. But I obviously am Roman Catholic. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't know if that's bad, good, I don't know, for, the interweb people. But for those that are here to tune in to the ear of God and someone close to Him, little old me, it is not potentially the best to celebrate Halloween. Again, just another little something that maybe somebody didn't know, because of what the holiday has been turned into. If you are Catholic, you know about All Hallows Eve. If you are Catholic and did not know, it's okay. I will have videos specifically detailing and highlighting around that time what we celebrate, All Saints Day and All Souls Day and all the souls in purgatory, and it's just beautiful, you guys. So we have so many different times, and like for example, today is Mother Teresa's remembrance or feast day, maybe one or the other, maybe both. But I want to also make little short videos of the calendar, the Holy Catholic calendar, and explain and talk about more holy days of obligation and times where we are mandated to go to church, and different things like that. So there is such a vast amount of information I need to share with you guys. So again, I am sorry for being silly with my internet problem of not having the website figured out. It is launched. It has been launched for a few months, and I had posted some announcements about it. but I just really wanted there to be another point within the website where you guys can have more access to more information. I will not ramble any longer. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your patience, and I will see you in the next video. It's been a while, but I want to end this out with something that I wanted to start, and we absolutely will today, which is a verse and a prayer. Stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. Help me, Heavenly Father, to find the time this day to be alone with thee. And I will put it in the back of the box because we did that one together. All right, Bluebells. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.